recording. Okay. So, this is now October 30th, 2018, and after I've kept every one of my words and promises that I promised to keep to her, my word, and I did. All of them. She texts me and says, okay, and so I've been doing some thinking. I'm not going to keep leaving my phone in the car while I'm visiting the babies, especially if I'm going to be there all weekend. I have a man that wants to know if I'm okay. And I'm not just going to just not talk to him because you're afraid I'm going to take pictures. So I'm going to start taking my phone in the house. First of all, she told me that she was single. You understand what I'm saying? And she told me that she was single. And now I'm getting this random text from nowhere that she's with her man and she's not going to, abide by any of the agreements that we made to have any visits, which is no pictures, because she cares more what her man thinks. Is anybody getting the picture? Is anybody seeing the pattern? Then she texts me back, okay, I can disregard that BS message. I don't have a man because nobody is going to come between me and our babies. Well, you wasn't supposed to have a man because you was single. Huh. You see what I'm saying? She's a liar. That's what she is. She's a narcissistic, pathological liar who's also clearly a psychopath. Not a schizophrenic, schizoid person, a psychopathic woman who is a criminal. Continuing on to my 1-year anniversary of the first time that she abandoned honor and freedom, 2018. 1-year anniversary of October 31st, 2017, the first time that she abandoned honor and freedom. So anyways, I dropped his ass, because ain't nobody going to mess with my relationship with our babies. And plus, I don't want to mess up anything we may have. See? She wants me, not the kids. If I would have been in a relationship with her after she slept with those 9 guys in 6 months, she would have stayed here. But because I couldn't physically, sexually do it for her, she left the kids again. Because I wouldn't have sex with her. That's why she left. Ugh. I haven't faxed any of those. Yeah, so she asked me for the fax number. I get it to her. Response: I haven't faxed any of those papers because I can't find them. Regina, her mother, put all my stuff up and I can't remember where she put them. Okay, right. I'll try my best to fax it in the morning. Okay. So, then here we are, November 1st, 2018. 6:42 p.m. She says, so what happened today? Clearly she would have no idea. She didn't show up. She knew she was going to get thrown into jail if I ever spoke a word or presented one piece of evidence to the honorable judge, or she would have been toast in prison. I cannot even imagine why she actually just filed this paperwork again. I have no idea. So, November 1st was the court date. That was the 3rd court date. Now I have a new court date. That's the 4th court date, which is now February 18th of 2021. She says, leaving Welch now. State line. Okay, so I'm at the pilot. I say, okay, I'm going to text you again when it's time to go to my mom's. She says, okay, I'm going to go potty. LOL. I say, in like 15 minutes, I'm going to again. So 4:57, she says, K, 5:10, I text her again and say, my mom will not be there till 5:30. I will text you and let you know when to go to mom's. She says, okay. I text her and say, she's on her way now. I will text you when to go. She says, okay. I say, okay, she's home. She says, okay. You want me to go there now? She says, okay. Oh, my goodness. And like I said, I'm not sure which one of these visits, but one of these visits, under her supervision, my Honor Abel scratched his entire urethra shut. And when I noticed giving it his bath, after the visit was over and he, came back home, immediately I took him to Altman Hospital and they didn't fix it. But I made them give me a referral to a doctor who would fix it. And I stayed on it and stayed on it and stayed on it until I got it fixed. She messed up the urethra. I fixed the urethra. So I don't want to hear about these purged affidavits about how I don't medically take care of them. She is the one that medically doesn't take care of them, and she is medically and physically harmful to them because she doesn't pay attention, because her ADHD doesn't allow her to do so, because her mommy never paid her any attention when she was a baby, and now she, as a mother or a woman, doesn't have the ability to pay any attention to any babies. Now, continuing on. November 3rd, 2018, she texted me and says, just wanted to let you know you was home. Just wanted to let you know you was home. Thank you for the extra hour. Maybe we can talk actually some now that the whole court thing is out of the way. Which I gave her an extra hour for the hour that she had lost the week before. November 11th, 2018. I'm sorry. November 6th, 2018. The 3rd, 2018. The next one is November 6th, 2018. So she said, just wanted to let you know, thank you for the extra hour. Maybe we can talk some now that the whole court thing is out of the way. All she wants to do is talk to me, like I said. November 2018. I'm just going to assume you don't want to talk to me about anything other than our babies. That's cool, though. If you're happy, I'm happy for you. I was happy. Do you know who wasn't happy? The girlfriend that I had promised that this would never happen. This being the children's egg donor filing paperwork and trying to come back into their lives. I promised her that this wouldn't happen. I showed her my paperwork that is legit. She's seen it. She accepted it. When this stuff got filed in June, it put a damper. We took our vacation in August, and that was fun. That was amazing. And by the time, the end of October came, and, court date was, October 31st, Halloween, 1-year anniversary of the first time abandonment. November 1st, court date, all this stuff. It was too much stress for my girl. It was too much contact for me and the baby's mama. And that was the end of the relationship. So she said on November 6th, 2018, I'm just going to assume you don't want to talk to me about anything other than our babies. That's cool, though. If you're happy, then I'm cool for you. And if that was the case, then why are you texting me all text messages about trying to get back together all the way since September? So, finally on the day, the wonderful, responsible, accountable, dependable day of dear old MOM. She texts me November 10th and says, I'm not going to be able to come this weekend. I don't have the money. See, and if this would have happened through the court system where she was introduced as mommy, eventually the same thing would have happened, but it would have destroyed my children. And praise God that didn't happen. And it's my request for this to not happen or never, ever happen again. It is not in the best interest of my children to be around a criminal who has committed crimes against her children. Abuse 3 times through abandonment 3 times, via neglect 3 times, and the purged affidavit. 3 for freedom, 3 for honor, 2 filings of 2 court cases times 2 equals 4. I mean, how much of a criminal does she have to be before it's documented for the court that this woman is not a woman that is fit to be around children? She just isn't. She just doesn't have it in her. She can't do it. Not 24/7, not for life, and that's what they deserve. They don't deserve anything less than life. They don't deserve anything less than 24/7. They don't deserve anything less than a real mother, and that is not her. She's not a role model or any kind of woman that would ever deserve to be around my children. Like I said, I don't have time for my 2 6-year-olds to be consoling a 42-year-old woman being the parent to the 3-year-old child. Parents. There's 2 of them. It'd be my dad to the kid. So, continuing on November 10th, 2018, she says, I'm not going to be able to come this weekend. I don't have the money. And Aunt Peggy says she doesn't either. We're talking about a millionaire. This woman has millions of dollars. She doesn't have the money either. She can give you $2,000, but now that you're visiting an actual agreed manner in agreement with me, now she doesn't have the money for you, does she? Yeah, but now that it's 2 years later, she has another $2,000 for you to file 2 more purged affidavits again. Right. I was so looking forward to the first overnight ever. Things like this. Is you, glad our babies don't know I'm their mom, so they won't be disappointed when I'm not there. I'm sitting here crying my eyes out. Again. November 10th, 2018, she says, I'm not going to be able to come this weekend. I don't have the money. And Aunt Peggy said she doesn't either. I was so looking forward to the first overnight. Things like this is you, I'm glad our babies don't know I'm their mom. So they won't be disappointed that I'm not there. I'm sitting here crying my eyes out. What?
I want soup.
Okay. You're not getting soup right now, and you're not getting an apple right now. Now, if you would like some cereal, I will get you some cereal.
I don't want cereal.
Okay, you don't have to have cereal. Honor, do you want some cereal? Okay. Listen, I told you guys already. You both need to go lay down and go back to bed. Do you understand? Yeah, well, see, you're crying and fussy and upset because you're sleepy, babe. You too. You're sleepy. I can see it. It's all over your face. Your eyes are covered in sleepiness. You guys need to go lay down and go back to sleep. Do you understand? Okay. Do you understand? Okay. You guys go lay down. Please shut my door. Thank you. See what I'm saying? And even just the same, I'm in the middle of trying to do 4 people's jobs when I'm only one person. And now I can't even really go do what I really want to be able to go do for my children right now, which isn't cook soup and apples, but it's go be with them and hug them and love them and have them be sitting right here with me until we all fall asleep together. If that's what it takes to get them to go back to bed, that they're not able to do right now because I'm having to do 4 jobs. This is not in the best interest of the children. This is not fair. It is not right to my children to be subject, to be forced to do this. Now, sitting here crying the eyes out. Now, at that moment I got that, I called her. Ding, ding, ding. I called her. And I said, well, you know what? You only need half the money. if you're going to go half the way. If you came here to stay, as court is done, my ex done left me now because of you, and regardless if I'm going to be with you or not, or however that works out, which I wanted to at the time because it was fitting that she was the mother and we could have restarted over fresh. But then when she told me about 9 guys in 6 months, I couldn't do it. And we made an agreement for her to stay for just the children. When she knew that I wasn't going to be having sex with her, she left. She took off. So I called her and told her, just get the money to come here. You don't need the money to travel back. You can come and stay. And she said, oh, got the money. Now she got the money right away. Now she's at the state line. And I say, okay, let me know when you're at the pilot taking your PP potty break. Taking, LOL, smiley face. She says, laughing my ass off. Okay, I'm here. And that is when she came here, November 10th, 2018. She left. She left December 18th, 2018, 39 days later. That's all she could handle. She couldn't cope anymore. She couldn't take anymore. She couldn't deal with Honor anymore. She left. The 3rd time. This has been established now. This is the 3rd time. So, that was on 10th, as I had showed you. And she was until December 18th, 2018. And at which point, I have her on video leaving. So, then she texts me, January 28th, 2019. Did you call a little bit ago? No, I didn't. Then she texts me February 5th, 2019. I can't talk. Then she texts me back. I think you misunderstood me, LOL. I literally can't talk right now. I lost my voice. You. Then she texts me February 6th, 2019. You awake? Then she texted me March 25th, 2019, after birthday. Call me when you get a chance, please. Call me when you get a chance, please. Then she texts me again and says, I want to apologize for being an asshole the last time we talked. I really am sorry. Then she texted me again, April 24th, 2019, after Honor's birthday, April 9th, 2019. See, she never tries to be involved with the kids on their birthdays. This is not a woman that is a good woman to be around my kids. And so yeah, that was April 24th, 2019. She did the same thing to Freedom same thing to Honor as she did to Freedom. She skips their birthdays on purpose. 28th, 2019. Hey, can you call me? 9:16 p.m. 2 minutes later, 9:18 p.m. Oops, sorry, wrong person. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's not an induced narcissistic conversation that I haven't been describing this entire time, is it? Do you see the pattern now? Can you see the picture now? Because the next message, a couple hours later, says, I was just wondering if you still had the My Baby pics. And then the next message is, and we're finally at the bottom. Yes, thank you, Lord. Praise Jesus. The next message is June 27th, 2019, which is after my birthday, June 7th. She just did the same thing. You can see the pattern here in this picture. Right here. June 27th, 2019. Do you still have any of my baby pics? That's all I want to know. As if I would have responded, yes or no, that would have been the end of the conversation, right? Right. And then July 10th, 2019, did you call me? And then September 19th, 2019. Hey, I've got some shit to tell you that I think you'd like to know. Please answer me back. It will save the babies from some heartache as well as yourself. Now, I'm way past my time. Before I go out of here, I want to scroll up one more time and just show this. So, 2/6. Birthday is 3/13. So she waited to past her birthday, then she texted me. Then she waited till past 4/9, Honor's birthday, discount his birthday, then she texts me. And then she did the same thing again after my birthday on June 27th. My birthday is June 7th. She waits till 20 days later and says, oh, do you have the baby pics? That's all I want to know. So for now, this concludes Group 3. Group 3 is complete. I'm on to Group 4, which is a Facebook message of this message on this date about 33 minutes later, roughly 30 to 36 minutes later.